Okay, now that we've talked about images, let's talk about the audio you can put into your Twines. So if you want background music to play for the entire game, you can do that. But this is where things get a little bit tricky. Twine won't take direct MP3 files, so what you would have to do is host through a third-party website. So let's say you have a song that you want to use. You would upload that MP3 to a third-party website. I like to use Weebly, so this is what I use. And let's say the song I wanted to use was Minnie the Moocher. I would upload it and then open it in a new tab, so it would look like this. Then I would copy the URL and paste it. Oh, actually, I'm getting ahead of myself. I want to copy the code first. So I want to copy this code for background audio. Sorry, I got ahead of myself, gang. So we're going to copy that code and put it into our first tile. Okay. Then we copy the URL. And just like with the images, we put it in between the marks. And it should give us some background audio. Now here's the thing.
Hit it!
As soon as we open it, it should start. And it'll keep playing. I recommend putting this not on your first slide because it needs to communicate with your computer, like with the internet a little bit. So if you put it on the first slide, a lot of the time it won't work. So I would recommend making your starting slide just a simple slide that says start. And then your second slide would be the slide with the music on it. So in our case, we could say, put it on head punch. So that way we're for sure certain it's going to play, right?
Hit it!
So now we know it's going to be there. The other thing this does is it prevents you from having to go back to the same tile with the same code and then have the song start playing 3 different times. And it gets really confusing and really irritating. So that's how you do background audio. You would put it on your second slide so that Twine has a chance to boot up and communicate with the internet, so it'll start playing. And always make it a tile that you don't want to go back to avoid it playing multiple times. Now you can also add sound effects. So let's say for the head punch, we want an ouch effect. Well, we can do that. So here's our code for a sound effect. So we'll paste that in here. And then again, we'll go back to Weebly, where I already have some sound effects. I believe I have an ouch. Yes, I do. So just like with the background audio, you want to open it into a new file or a new tab, copy the URL, paste it in, and now when we play, we should be able to hear it.
Hit it!
So now we have background audio and fun sound effects. So you need to do that for at least the sound effects. You would put that in whichever tiles you want. And it really adds some layers to your story and helps the students immerse into the story, and they have a lot of fun with it. So the more fun images and audio you can put in, the more fun that your students are going to have.